Is that Bob?
Yeah. How you doing?
Nice to meet you, mate. My name's John.
How you doing?
I think you're expecting us coming down, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little bit of video for you. I brought the wife down. She can't weld.
Yeah.
What about you, teacher? How to weld?
We'll sort her out. Yeah, she'll be doing all your welding by then.
I've had a little look around your place. What do you actually do here?
It's a self-service engineering workshop where we provide tools and equipment to people that don't usually have them or don't have access to them. So say if you wanted to use a mill or a lathe, instead of buying it or paying a machinist to do the job for you, you can come and use mine.
Right, and if you found you liked it, you could obviously get
exactly. Yeah, you get membership, just kind of like a gym. If you need to use a gym, you don't buy all your own equipment.
That's right. And yeah, I see lots of motorcycles. Are you sort of motorcycle based?
Yeah, well, my background is all motorbikes. I've been building motorbikes 15, 16 years.
Really?
And when I started up this place, most of the people that I knew in the UK were all into bikes, so naturally just brought a lot of bikes with me. Bikes only make up about 60% of my clientele.
Right.
The rest is another probably 30% is cars, and then the 10% is just bits and pieces people making furniture.
Where does the welding fit in?
Oh, the welding. So most of my career has been welding. So I'm a trained pipe fitter.
Oh, so you're a pipe welder.
Yeah. So I'm all coded up. And when I was going through my my training, I always found the coding and the training that I was given very frustrating.
Right. Okay.
There's a lot of talking and a lot of theory and not enough welding.
Right.
So you book in for a welding lesson on the website. When you arrive, you're welding within 5 minutes.
Right.
And you've got a torch in your hand and you're stuck into it.
That's what you want. Yeah.
And as we progress, then I start to introduce the theory and why we do things.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. Well, I'll bring the wife in and see if you can make it welder.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Exciting,
Okay. Let's have a start.
Yes, sir. So you've welded before?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to go through some real basic stuff. First thing is safety. If your finger is near that trigger, have your mask on. And if you are moving around the desk, those gloves are heat resistant, not heat proof. Okay, so just be careful if you're moving anything. There's a pair of grips there. Moving anything around. So when you pull the trigger, you get three things: you get gas, you get current, and you get wire. That's the wire from that. Okay. The gas is directed by the shroud. We try and keep the shroud clean, so it's currently dirty. It just picks up a little bit of spatter on the inside. So just use a file or a rag. Give it a good clean out, make sure we got good gas flow. Okay, so the welder is dead until you pull the trigger. So when you pull the trigger, like that, okay? That light that it produces is very bad for your eyes. It can give your eyes sunburn, which we call arc eye. And when you get sunburn on your back, same thing happens to your eyes. It's more than uncomfortable. I wouldn't recommend them. So if you get your mask on, there you go. Good. Ready to go. So pick up the welder, and all we do, you're going to come in a bit closer. Point it at the end, and we're going to do a tack weld, one small weld. Ready? And we move to the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and then we do this end as well. Okay? So we're going to tack them together, and we're going to use these to practice welding. Ready? Okay? Nice and easy.
Get on this.
Okay, so go down into position first. There you go. And hold it on for 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Yeah. That was 1. 1, 2, 3.
Your 3 is different than mine. I've melted it.
Alright, you go for 4.
Ready.
Brilliant, perfect.
Not that one, no.
And I support the welder with my left hand. Yeah? Then all I do is turn my left hand and I follow the line. Like that, okay? Pull the trigger and move like that. Do you want to watch me do it?
Get in closer, you can see there.
Ready?
Yeah.
So nice, slow, smooth, single motion.
Maybe it's the hand who washed me hair.
Get on with it, man.
Okay, watch that here. Ready? So have you ever used a silicone gun? Never used a silicone gun? Not glue gun? Well, now you learn how to use a weld, basically, fine. So, left hand's doing all the work, okay?
Right.
So I pull just turn it on and off with my right hand, and then I just twist my left hand forward, okay? So don't worry about getting it right. You get loads of stuff wrong, but we'll learn from it, okay? Up you go. There you go.
That's maybe not bad.
You'll be fine. Okay, very good. I'm going to go a lot slower though. Remember, the slower you go, the more wire comes out, yeah, out of this, the gun, yeah. So the slower you go, the more wire comes out of the gun, and it makes a bigger weld. If you've got a bigger weld, you're more likely to hit the target, yeah. So nice and slow.
How far away does that need to be from the metal?
This shroud here wants to be about 1/4 inch. Yeah, so about that much.
So the end bit
Yeah.
needs to be approximately like that.
Yeah, so I'll show you. Right there. Covers about that there.
So covering just
Just
under.
hovers over the top there. There you go.
Ready?
Yeah.
No.
Not even soldered to a dog.
See how slow we're going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Dead slow.
Dead slow.
Dead slow.
Dead slow.
Yeah.
I need to go use my here now. So leaving the noise it makes
Yeah.
is as good as anything else.
Yep.
It's like listening to your car, isn't it?
Yep. So if you're too far away, it makes kind of a sound.
Right.
If you're too close, it spits loads of stuff out. Yeah. So there's a nice sweet spot there. Yeah. See what's going on there a bit better? There you go. Fucking brilliant.
There's nothing wrong with that.
mega.
Yeah.
That can see.
Brilliant.
You
You
can
can
see.
see a lot better now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That couldn't see none of that without me.
So you have to be a vertical weld at best.
Yeah. Right, so this one is TIG welding.
Right.
TIG stands for tungsten inert gas. And that's the tungsten there. So that little pin there is made of tungsten. Okay? So we use that, and that carries the electric. So the electric comes up the line, and jumps from the tungsten to the bench. Okay? What we do is we put the workpiece in the middle. And we're going to use this almost like a little blowtorch. Okay? The blowtorch is going to melt a little liquid pool of metal on the top surface of the material. Okay? So what we do is we hover across the surface of the material like this, okay? And the electric is going to jump from there to that, and we call that the arc. Okay? So obviously you're right-handed, start from the inside. Okay? So you're holding like that. Your hand goes underneath the torch, okay? And then you rest the other fingers on the bench like that. Okay? If your hand's too small or if it's not working, what we'll do is put a few gloves or something under your hand. Okay? Turn it on and off with your index finger. Yeah? Yeah. And then when we melt the liquid pool, we feed the wire in. Yeah, we hold the wire kind of like a dart. Yeah. Okay. So if you get a mask on, I'll give you a demonstration. Well, I won't mean to anyway. Ready? See the liquid pool? Okay. So see each bead?
Yeah.
Okay, so these are a little bit exaggerated, they're a little bit larger than usual, but that's just to explain what I'm doing, okay? So we break it into 3 steps. First step is make a pull, second step is put the rod into that pull, third step is move, okay? So I'll count them out as I do them. Yeah, turn it on and off for 4 steps. We'll get to that. Ready? So step 1. We wait for the pull to form. Once it's the size that we like, we put the rod in. Move on. Step 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah? Nice and simple. So we're going to get used to that up. All I want you to do for now is get used to turn the machine on and off. Okay? So,
Pedal turns it on, not dead.
yeah, the pedal turns it on and off. Okay? So when you're ready, we can move this over to the workpiece and just get used to turning it on and off. Make sure your mask is down. There you go. Foot on the pedal. Okay? So I've got this button turned off at the moment, so it's either the pedal or the button. Yeah, we're using the pedal at the moment, so don't worry about the button. So just play with that a few times, we'll get used to it. Okay, very good. So, going to do the same thing now, but we're going to use the step 1 to mount the 2 pieces together first. Okay, so we're going to trace that line. Step 1, we mount 2 pieces together. Step 2, put the rod into that bowl. Step 3, move on. Very much the same as that, except we're spreading that across the crack, yeah? Here we go.
There's no wrong with that, is there?
There is. It's not.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, There's nothing wrong with that, And I thought you were too well.
This off.
Yep.
And how far does it come out the end, or is it just naturally set that way?
So it sticks out between 4 and 6 millimeters.
Right.
Any more than that, you'll use your gas shielding, and
Right.
any closer than that, you won't be able to see it.
Right.
So we hover off the surface of the material, roughly about 2 millimeters. Just give you a little bit. Okay. Okay. And give it a go. Yep. So elbow under the wire and hold it like a pen. Fantastic. Brilliant. Lovely, aren't you?
I can do that now. Oh, sorry.
Right, Dave, I must admit, I'm impressed. Did you enjoy that?
Some of it.
Did you feel safe?
Yes.
Did you enjoy the way Bob taught you how things worked?
Yeah. It's nice to have a better understanding of things, because
Yeah.
sometimes the bits go together, but then learning when something goes wrong, why it's went wrong, rather than just guessing.
You've had like 4 hours training, and how do you think your welding's progressed from not being a welder now?
Well, some's good, some's
And
bad.
you've been able to help me in the workshop tackle things up?
Tacking, definitely.
Definitely tackle. So,
I've had a lovely time.
you've had a lovely time.
Yes. It's not worth it. Can't help but learn.
Well, you've enjoyed it, that's
Yes.
the main thing.
I have.
So from not being able to weld now, you can stick things together.
Yeah, and know how to make a mess of my hair with a hat.
Oh, your hair's alright. Right, I think that's it. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video as much as we've enjoyed making it. It has been fun, we've had a real good laugh. On the serious side of things, Deborah has learned how to weld. She can do a little bit of MIG welding, she can get by with TIG welding. What can we say? What a woman.